Okay, so I've got my function f of x. I already know I'm going to need my function f prime of x. So I will start taking that derivative now. Please be careful of minus signs when you're working on here. So the derivative of something to the second, or negative something to the second, is negative 2, in parentheses, x minus 3, to the first power. I can write that down even. Times the derivative of the inside of x minus 3, which is just 1, so there's nothing there. The derivative of positive 7 is 0. And this is for x is greater than or equal to 2. And now the next function on down is going to be 3a x squared. And the plus b is going to disappear. It's going to be for x is less than 2. I'm sure what you can already see is going to happen. We're going to use the derivative to solve for the a value, then go back to the other function to find the b value and to find our exact function. So I'm going to write down both rules here. So I've stated my pieces right there, and as always I'm going to work with the derivative function first. My c value is going to be 2. So the first one is when it's for less than 2. So in this case I'm using the bottom part first. In the end the answer is going to still be the same. So if you make that mistake you're going to be okay in there. I'm going to put in 2, so this one becomes 3a times 4 equals negative 2. And then we've got 2 minus 3, which happens to be negative 1. Equals, I'm using the top part because that's the equal part, equals negative 2 times negative 1. So this is 12a equals 2. So a equals 1 over 6. They like that 1/6, don't they? So I'm going to hold on to that piece of information. Now I'm going to come over here and set the function so that it is continuous. And I'll fill in my numbers. I'm filling in 2. First I'm filling it into the bottom. So this becomes a times 2 cubed. 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times log. 2 times 2 is 8, plus b equals negative 2 minus 3 is negative 1 squared is 1. Gotta be careful of those signs. Plus 7 equals negative 1 plus 7. Extraneous, that piece can go. So this becomes 8a plus b equals negative 1 plus 7. Last time I checked is still 6. And I can solve this one out any way I want to. I can bring the a value over now and then solve, or I can get b by, let's get b by itself first and then solve. Let's come back over here. And if I do it the other way, it's okay. So I'm going to subtract 8a from each side. So b equals 6 minus 8a. Now I know what a is, and I'm going to bring it into the equation. So b equals 6 minus 8 times 1/6, so it's 8 over 6. And to solve it out quickly, so even if I didn't have a calculator, I could solve it away. b equals 36 over 6 minus 8 over 6. Which is equal to 28 over 6, which I could leave as that. I could simplify it. We can make this 3. We can make this 14. b equals 14 over 3. I could then positive 14 over 3. I could then substitute those two values back in. That's a terrible 14 over 3. Let's rewrite that. 14 over 3. And see if the function is continuous.